Alrighty, here we are. I have hooked up my voltage meter to the power supply and soldered in the supply from the AC adapter to the regulator, and I have designed the voltage divider in the regulator to provide sufficient current through it, like a bleeder current, so that establishes the minimum regulation voltage for the regulator. So even with nothing hooked up to the regulator, it's going to regulate at the set voltage, well, nominal 9 volts. So let's turn it on here and see what happens. Look at that. Less than half a second, we're at 9.05 nominal voltage, and it will output my AC adapter will put 12 volts out to 120 milliamperes. So really we got 9.045 volts. Very close to the division there. And that's close enough for me. Alrighty, and we'll put this thing back together and see how it sounds. And this big old reservoir capacitor keeps voltage in there for quite a while. Well, it doesn't look like much, but there's a few little traces on the back of this here little perf board. Took quite a while. Looks so simple now. Alrighty, onward. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, here we are with the daughter board has been fastened down and all the solder connections have been made in the Super-Fuzz. One extra mod I did here was to replace the input wire, the wire that carries the input signal to the board, with a shielded cable. Although that was trying to get rid of some of the buzz before I realized that it was the power supply instead. Okay, so let's zoom in here on the daughter board. You get a look at that. And I just bent the header pins over and that fastened it down quite securely. The header pins were soldered, the base of the header pins were soldered into these eyelets, existing eyelets on the board, so there was no actual modification to the board other than just to remove the existing components and put the new daughter board on there. Okay, so let's turn this on and see what it sounds like. I don't have a guitar plug. When I reassemble everything, I'll do a tone demo, but for right now I'll just power it up and see how it sounds. Yeah, there we go. Now, do you hear that hiss come up? It's very interesting. The hiss comes up and then it'll die down. Oh, actually I think I have everything turned all the way up here. Yeah, that is with the output turned all the way up and the expander turned all the way up. Turn it up. I got the amplifier on halfway up. It's a 75 watt amplifier, so I'll turn it up more so you can hear. There is no 120 hertz buzz in there at all. it's just some hiss. On the other channel, that's with the mid scoop. You can hear the change in the color of the hissing. So just for comparison, I will put a link in the description box of a video of an unmodified Super-Fuzz, or Uni-Fuzz. This is a Uni-Fuzz. Same circuit as a Super-Fuzz, but it's you know, was originally powered from AC. So I definitely think the customer is going to be very happy with this. When they get it back, it's going to be probably the quietest Uni-Fuzz in the world. Alrighty. Let's see. If you're going to modify these yourself, or I would recommend that you be very careful of dealing with these traces on the back of this old phenolic board. These original copper traces are very thin, and they will lift off the board if you even look at them with a hot soldering iron in your hand. So I have a regular desoldering tool, a vacuum operated desoldering tool that I used on this, and it had to be very careful. These things lift before you can even say whoops. Alrighty then, I'm going to finish assembling, do the final assembly, reassembly of this effect, and give a proper tone demo of it. Alright then, thanks for watching.